What's up, guys? Welcome back to Bean Eater Buzz. Jordan Hunt here with a good friend, Ben Weaver, today. Ben, how's it going?
I'll be a lot better here if we get some news here in the next hour because right now,
Yeah, yeah. Right now,
boy,
I think we're all kind of on, kind of walking on eggshells and stuff, and it's not. I think a lot of us are, trying to be careful of what we say because we don't want to like overreact too quickly, but also at the same time it's getting down to the wire, and we have not added a starting pitcher other than Tyler Malley,
yeah,
which not not the guy I think any of us were hoping to get. Yeah,
no.
Lauer Gang says I'm in pain. Yes, yes we are. Okay, all right, Bo. Yes, he is sleeping. I get it. So, but
Yeah,
I guess we can at least talk about some things that he has done.
yeah.
So
I
how do
mean,
you feel about it?
in a vacuum, I think the moves that he's made have been solid moves, but brother, like none of that matters at all if he doesn't end up getting the starting pitcher that we need for the playoffs. Like that, it's just bottom line. AA did not do his job at all. Period. If he does not get that starting pitcher, granted, now you know just as well as I do, deals will come across our feeds and everything just a little bit after 6 o'clock. So like we'll see. But coming down to the wire like this, I mean, come on, it's ridiculous.
There's no
Yeah,
reason. Wow, the Nationals are getting 4 players back for Foster Griffin. Okay. Um, yeah, there's no reason that we should not have already made a trade. I mean, I like the Lane Thomas trade. I do.
yeah,
That I'm fine with that. The Tyler Malley trade, I can even like that. And honestly, the Brent Suter trade, I like that. But none of it means anything if we don't get a starting pitcher.
right.
Because how are we supposed to compete with the Dodgers, with the Phillies?
Jeff
I mean,
Hoffman
yeah,
to the Twins.
Jeff Hoffman to the Twins. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
The Twins are a
Wow.
weird team, man. If I were a Twins fan, I would have started questioning, what's our direction at this point?
They don't know, man. They really don't know. Yeah, Jeff Hoffman to the Twins. That is crazy. Okay. Yeah, like I said, and I agree with you. The moves that he made, like I said, in a vacuum, solid moves in and of themselves. But you're telling me that we've known that this team needs a starting pitcher for a couple of years now. It's not just
Yeah,
it hadn't just
a couple
been
years.
yeah, it hasn't just been a like 2 weeks thing. All right, it hasn't been 1 year. It's been a couple of years now, probably at least three. And the fact that we're sitting here on deadline day, 23 minutes ahead of the actual deadline, and we're still beating this dead horse talking about we need a starting pitcher. Like, why? There's no excuse. You have the money, you have the prospects, you have the know,
Dude,
you know what you need.
dude, I was gonna go on this exact same tirade. We've got the money. We've got the money because Profar was a fucking idiot. Okay. So
Yeah,
there's no reason we should not have the money. We've got the prospects that we didn't have 2 years ago, which, you know what, 2 years ago, I get it because that team sucked. That team had a lot of issues.
mhm.
Going all in for the 2024 team would have been a, I don't want to say a mistake. I mean, if you're getting guys who can be around for a couple years, then that's never a mistake. But you've got the money, you've got the prospects, you've got the opportunity. Like there's a bunch of starting pitching out there. It's a buyer's market. Go get a fucking arm. I just don't.
Ryan.
I could sit here and I could sit here and complain about it all day, but it's just right now, unfortunately, we've got 21 minutes left, and Alex could do something in those 21 minutes. He could also do nothing in those 21 minutes. So
That's
we'll
my
see.
thing, man. Why like, and don't even come at me with the excuse that, well, I have seen some people say, well, we all know that the Dodgers are going to win the World Series, so why even try? But that didn't stop the Cubs. The Cubs were making move after move after move to get better, to get pitching, to
Yep.
get this, that, the other. And, we're sitting here talking, like I said, on deadline day about how we need a starting pitcher, a good playoff caliber starting pitcher. If AA goes on the radio tomorrow and says, "Well, we just like their internal options, and we
How can you like the internal options?
how? Yeah, exactly. How? I don't.
How can you look at the Dodgers getting Tarek Skubal, and they've already got everything else they've already got, and then you go, okay, we've got Bryce Elder, and don't get me wrong, I like Grant Holmes, but Grant Holmes is not a postseason caliber starter.
No.
And right now we only have one guy in Chris Sale that I would trust putting in there. And I think that it's unfair to Chris Sale what we're doing right now. That's the way I look at it.
In a way, yeah, it is unfair to Chris Sale, but it's unfair to everybody on that roster. Like you're sitting there, you're telling me that you have full faith. Yes, I know the guys are 22 games over 500. This is a good ball club. It is, but it's not enough. If you're truly wanting to compete for a World Series, you have to sit there and look the fans in the face and tell us that you think you have enough to beat the Dodgers, and hell, even now to beat the Cubs. The Cubs improved drastically.
Yeah. I think the Cubs passed us up today, and that's really shitty to think because the Cubs were in a really tough spot.
Mm-hmm.
The Cubs did not have a Chris Sale anchoring their rotation. They had nobody really, but now they've got Kevin Gausman. Who else did they get? They got Clay Holmes. Was there a third pitcher they got?
Well, that was supposed to be Reed Detmers, but he ended up
that ended up not being true.
I to be honest with you, I can't.
But they got Zephyr John, which is a good reliever.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Braxton Garrett, from the Marlins. When
they did. I didn't realize that they got Braxton.
Yeah, they got Braxton Garrett from the Marlins. That's true. That was their pivot from Reed Detmers, which I heard a lot today about how they were trying to go get DeGrom and this, that, and the other. Yet DeGrom, if he said that he wasn't going to be traded, he was fine staying in Texas. Why are you not immediately trying to go get somebody like Reed Detmers? Why are you not immediately trying to go get Casey Mize, which I'm not the biggest Casey Mize fan in general. Like, I think his injury history, the first time he steps on a mound, if he blows out his arm, this fan base is going to lose their mind about that.
Yeah.
But you're telling me that you couldn't go get somebody. Tyler Mahle is a warm body who is a marginal upgrade. And we're not in a place right now where we need marginal upgrades. Now, there were three prospects that I wanted to keep. I wanted to keep Tate Southesine, Eric Hartman, not Owen Carey, Cam Kennedy.
Yeah.
Anybody else should have been on the table.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, you got Lane Thomas for very cheap. So, like, that's where the market's at. And like, why couldn't you do that again? Like, we have plenty. I'm sorry to say it, but we got a few Lucas Bronze who could be moved? Drew Hackenberg? Like, what about that guy? We could trade him in a small deal.
Yeah.
And I mean, when it comes to getting a frontline starter, like, we have the guys that we can give up. Like, supposedly Detroit really liked J.R. Ritchie. Supposedly Detroit really liked Alex Lodis. Like, those are two guys that we could give up, and it really would not, like, kill our farm.
Yeah, and we could have easily given up those guys. You know, Lodis, Owen Murphy, J.R. Ritchie, Garrett Bauman, Drew Hackenberg. I mean, there were plenty of guys in the system, even lower guys like Owen Carey, and I didn't really want to get rid of this guy, but Connor Essenberg. I mean, those guys have been just phenomenal.
Essenberg is a stud.
Yeah, but I mean, if trading him meant you got your frontline starting pitcher, I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
I would do it. And, you know, like we said, we still got about 30, 45 minutes, but, you know, we'll see. And I see one of your comments says doesn't believe in Hartman at all. Dude has yet to take an at-bat above or at AA. Okay, I mean, everybody has to start somewhere. And the kid just turned 20. Like, he's crushing he's crushing pitchers well above his age.
Yeah, and he had a little slump there a couple weeks ago, and then bam, he had a 2-homer game, and then he was right back to crushing.
Yeah, and I mean, he had a 3-hit game this past week, a 2-homer game. Yeah,
Essenberg is mid as fuck. All right. I think we'll just move on from that. I did want to acknowledge Zachary Fast here. Zach, you're 100% right. All the moves we've made have been good moves, but the problem is you have to have the cake topper, and we're not getting that. And I think Zach's making a pretty good point there.
Yeah, I mean, Zach is making a good point. You know, like I said, like you said, the moves in the vacuum are good moves, but they mean literally nothing at all.
Nothing.
If you don't get that playoff starter, would have liked to have gotten 2, but if you don't get 1, then you're just. I mean, that's a failure of a deadline. Like, that immediately puts you at a failure of a deadline. And,
it is a failure.
You know,
and that's
like, I can understand not buying last year. That I get it, but like this year, no. You have, like I said, you have the prospects, you have the funds, you have everything you need to go make a good deadline deal. And if you don't do it, then what are you even doing as a GM of the Atlanta Braves? What are you doing?
Yeah, because you didn't do it in the off season.
And you knew it was a problem then too.
Yeah, and he knew it was a problem before the offseason because he came out and said that was going to be his number one thing, was shoring up the rotation. And then he didn't do anything except add Martin Perez, who has been great, by the way. Martin Perez has been awesome, but you can't rely
on 38-year-old Martin Perez in the playoffs.
Yeah, like,
can I address a comment real quick?
Sure, go ahead.
Chris Wilkerson says, bottom line, the Braves don't make trades they might lose. Alex operates the exact same way he did in Toronto. That's false, because Alex
that is false.
absolutely was aggressive in Toronto when he got David Price for 1.
Troy Tulowitzki
For 2. Whatever happened to Alex, his aggressive side, it all but disappeared. When he
What's weird is it disappeared when he went to the Dodgers. And that's what's weird to me. He went to the Dodgers, he spent those 2 years there, and then he came here and
oh, my bad, Chris. I'm sorry. You said the exact opposite way he did in Toronto. You are correct. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not too happy right now. So
we're frustrated.
I read it wrong. We're frustrated. That's all me, Chris.
But Newt Bar to the D-backs. Okay.
Oh, wow. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Jordan. But go ahead.
No. You're fine, man. That's what this is about. This is just about us talking about the deadline and what's coming. And yeah, man, I just I hope he's got something in store for us in the next 15 minutes.
Shoot, we got 11 minutes till that deadline, so he better chop. That's all I'm saying.
Yep, source confirms D-backs are acquiring Lars Nootbaar. Okay.
Yeah, again, Chris, I'm sorry about that, man. I'm frustrated right now. I read it wrong, so what trying to come at you, man. But yeah, and the other comment is right. The Cubs literally got an entire new rotation.
Yeah, and that's what we'll remember this deadline for. We won't even look at the work that he did do and be like, yeah, that was good work. We'll just remember that we came up short. And I just don't know how you justify it. Like in 2020, when we didn't get a starting pitcher, like I kind of got it, like because it was, it was a shortened season and revenue was way down and all that stuff. And like you could convince yourself like, okay, maybe they just didn't have the money at the time or whatever. But this is different. They've got the money. They've got the prospects. They've got everything they need to make this happen. Why didn't we get a starter? They were out there. A lot of the starters that were kind of on all of our radars ended up sucking. But you can't know that ahead of time. Like,
no.
That's you can't just say, oh, well, we shouldn't make a move because what if they suck? Okay, well, then they suck. And it's a short-term deal or, we move on, whatever. Like, all of us understand that Alex is a short-term deal type guy, that he wants to get these guys on a 1-year deal, on a 2-year deal. And, like, we all got that. Like, and, a lot of us wanted Chris Bassitt, which at the time seemed like a good get because Chris Bassitt has done the same thing for years and years and years. But it didn't happen, and we've made it to this point. And we still know we need a starting pitcher. And
it's just, I don't get it. The Orioles were having a fire sale, and you're telling me Trevor Rogers, you couldn't go get him?
Right.
I mean, you couldn't go get, which again, Casey Mize, I'm not a big fan of, but like everybody said, which I don't know how true it is, but everybody was talking about how either Emerson Hancock or George Kirby were available in Seattle. You don't want to go get one of them?
One of them would have been awesome.
Yeah, Nathan Eovaldi, couldn't go get him once DeGrom said no. I won't stand for Cedric de Grand Prix slander. All right, he's a good one. He's a good one. Not a playoff starter yet, but
no, not yet. But somebody said 10-minute warning. Harrison said 10-minute warning. Yeah, I just 10 minutes. Now, Alex has been known to pull off a buzzer beater too, so it's like he's done it. But at this point, it's definitely looking like we're not going to get that starting pitcher that we wanted. Yeah, I kind of figured that Eovaldi would be a guy who would be against waiving his no trade. He lives in Texas. He's from Texas. So
kind of blows my mind that DeGrom would not trade or not waive his, just for the simple fact that he's from Florida. I mean, I feel like he would want to come home come to the Braves.
Right.
And how long do we wait after the 6 p.m. deadline for late trades? I mean, I would give it a good 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, and that's what I usually do is wait till 6:30.
Yeah.
And then at that point,
or until Jeff Passan says that's it.
There's no more trades going down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what did
Is it
Passan just say?
Passan passing?
I swear I just saw. Oh, the Guardians just got Nathaniel Lowe also, which was another guy that I was kind of hoping the Braves might go after. So I guess at this point, it's starting to look like our DH is going to remain Dom Smith also.
Yeah.
That's another area we really needed to improve, and we didn't do it.
No.
Yeah.
No. Which, yeah, I don't even have the words for it right now, man. It's ridiculous. It's awful. AA let the team down.
Yeah, he did.
He let the fan base down.
Yep. If I were in the clubhouse, I'd be wondering, like, what are we doing? Soler is better than Dom Smith.
I wouldn't say that, but it's also Dom really hits righty better.
Yeah,
Robert Murray said that with Detmer staying put. Oh wow.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that Detmers wasn't going anywhere after the Cubs rumor got shot down.
Yeah.
Just happy to win the division. Well, I mean, yeah, it is what it feels like. They're just like, oh, well, we're getting in. Anything can happen then. Not really. Not if you don't have.
Marlins are getting old friend Victor Vodnik from the Rockies.
Oh, are they? That's kind of cool.
Connor. Yeah, for Connor Norby.
3 minutes. 2 minutes.
Atlanta fan, I would be completely fine with trading John Heel. 100% okay with trading John Heel. Cam,
yeah,
I'm a little iffy on, but Heel, he's been surpassed in my opinion by Lodis and Tate. I mean, it happens. I don't think John Heel's a bad prospect, but just watching him every day, I can definitely see that John is not that guy right now.
Well, 1 minute. Oh, they sent Connor Norby.
Yeah, I said that. Connor Norby.
I didn't hear that. Sorry, I was busy trying to read what was going on here. That's kind of shocking because Norby's been pretty good for them.
Yeah, Connor Norby's a good ball player.
I feel like relief pitching, I don't know. That's weird. It feels like the Marlins just spawn relief pitchers.
Oh man. Somebody said that we actually didn't get a relief, or we didn't get a starter. We did not get one.
Who said that?
I mean, it's not a national writer or anything. It's just
somebody. No, the only reason I ask is because Bowman has Kirby Yates to the Pirates.
Kirby Yates to the Pirates.
Good looking little bullpen over there.
Yeah, good for them. Good for the Pirates. Good for the Pirates.
Time's up. So we'll see if there's any buzzer beaters.
That is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
I'm going to give it about 15 minutes before I really express how I feel. Case, God damn it.
What?
Sorry. Casey Mize to the fucking Padres.
What the fuck?
At the fucking buzzer.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God, dude.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. Heyman reported it just now.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh man, I need to see the price on that because if it's anything less than, you know what? No, I
How
don't.
like
I
how
don't.
do
I don't care what the hell the price was. Pay it if he's
no
available. Pay it.
at this point yet you done twiddled your damn thumbs for too damn long now. You're not making a
Yeah.
trade. Like what are you doing? Jorge Soler not traded.
Pirates got Lake Bashar as well. Man, they just built a nice little bullpen.
Damn. Okay,
Man,
Marlins. What the Marlins did sell a few pieces, huh?
yeah.
That's interesting. Ethan
Cal-
Salas to the
Who?
Tigers?
Oh,
Not confirmed. Oh, okay.
oh.
I was about to say that is a hefty price right there for Mize. You're
Yeah.
exactly right, Zach. It is unreasonable to not be in the running for Mize. It is absolutely unreasonable. Mm-mm-mm.
Like at this point, I'll even settle with like Brady Singer. Like I just,
How like I don't understand what the Padres are doing in the first place. Why are they buying right now?
I don't know
Why are they buying? There's no reason for them to be buying.
because Preller can't help himself.
Oh, brother.
That's the only possible thing I can say.
Orioles keep Trevor Rogers.
Okay, that's not one then. Oh man,
Oh, yeah, Zach, I'm 100% with you. This press conference is about to
oh,
be.
it's gonna be and I hope the media lights into his ass, dude. I
I
hope
hope
they
so
let
too.
him know, dude. I hope they grill him.
I'm not going to watch it. I can't sit there and listen to, well, we just didn't have any deals that we liked and this, that, the other. Like, shut up, man.
Like, yeah, like
It's
make a
the
deal that
point.
you like. Create a deal that you like. You know when the deadline is. You know what you need.
You've known what you needed for 2 years. Jeez Louise, man. Nootbaar to Arizona. Marcelo Meyer to the Giants was an interesting one.
That was a very interesting trade. Weird to see the Red Sox like just giving up on him that quick though.
It was weird. Oh boy, oh boy.
Nothing rolling in at this point.
Yeah, I see a tweet from Jake Mastriani. This doesn't happen often, but I'm 100% in agreement with Harold Reynolds here on the Scooble situation. Tigers didn't have to make that deal 48 hours before the deadline. They could
Yeah,
have
they
pushed for
did.
more and given other teams more time to up their offers. I agree. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, like what happened there? Why? Oh,
Mm-mm-mm.
I keep praying
Bowman
that
hasn't Bowman hasn't tweeted out his
yes, and
deadline over yet.
usually he
Usually,
does tweet that the Braves didn't make a trade or whatever like that.
yeah, usually he tweets out that the Braves are done.
So I'm blocked by Bowman. Do you have notifications on for him?
Yeah, last tweet was 3 minutes
Well,
ago. Padres get Casey Mize.
yeah. Hey, What was Bo? What was the package for Mize? He said we easily could have beaten it.
Casey Mize and Gage Workman from Tigers for Cash Mayfield and Jackson Wolf.
Cash Mayfield, really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we easily could have beaten that.
We could have beaten that. Best part about school was they weren't taking offers till lunch on Saturday, so they just took the first deal they possibly could take. That's funny. Bowman tweeted 4 minutes ago, breaking the trade deadline. Yeah, that package is extremely weak. What are we doing? Bro, get Alex Anthopoulos the hell out of my front office, please.
Okay. Man, I'm really praying for a Zach Neto and Reed Detmer stay with the Angels. Okay.
Yeah.
We kind of knew that, but that's another starter the Braves didn't get.
I'm so serious, man. How the hell do you sit there, watch this team day in, day out? I love Grant Holmes. I do. I love Grant Holmes. How do you sit there and watch him make start after start, not going past 4 2/3 innings, not going past 5 innings? How do you sit there and watch that and think, man, this team doesn't need starters? Or how do you sit there and watch Owen Murphy and J.R. Ritchie come up and get shelled? Really, not even shelled. J.R. just can't find the strike zone half the time. And Owen, I love Owen Murphy, but by God, this is insane.
Bullshit. Yeah, that's what it is. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
As fans, we put all our money into this team. As you know, the media has to deal with, and let's be real, our fans are not always the kindest to the media about what Alex is doing and all this stuff, and they talk a lot of shit to him.
Yeah.
But
brother, I'm right there with you. I mean, if there's no move that comes in for the Braves, AA does deserve to lose his job, because this was, as we've said forever now, this is the biggest trade deadline of Alex's tenure here in Atlanta.
Yep.
And to butcher it that badly, knowing what you need, like, just get out of my front office, please. Go ruin somebody else. You want to play nickel and dime? Go be the GM of the Pirates. I'm sure they will gladly take you. Probably not, because Ben Cherington's done a fantastic job.
Ben Cherington's done an amazing job. Like,
go be the GM of the Reds, man, or
you know
what? Something.
You know what? The Pirates' biggest problem. What was their biggest problem heading into this? Bullpen.
Yep.
They just shored up their bullpen. They have a great rotation. They have a great offense. Mm-hmm. Did they just pass up the Braves?
I ain't going that far, but the talent discrepancy between the Braves and them is different. The Braves are in another tier talent-wise, but that should have been even more motivation for AA to get something done. Why do you want the Pirates, the Pittsburgh freaking Pirates, to catch up to you, or at least close that gap? Listen, 2021, yes, AA did make some moves that nobody thought would be good, and that is fine. But we have one starter. We have one. We have Chris Sale. AA didn't go get another starter. Tyler Mahle. Okay. He ain't going to play all starter.
No, he's not. And
I don't think John Sherholtz would have gone all out either. I don't think y'all remember a whole lot of John Sherholtz, his tenure, because the late 2000s Braves were terrible.
yeah, they were.
No, I'm not giving him that excuse. No, if DeGrom didn't invoke his no trade clause, he knew about that. He knew about that hours before the deadline. And you're sitting there telling me that that was just it. That was just your one and only. Yeah, Tex was 2000 and what, 7, 2008, and then Fred McGriff
Yeah.
was 15 years before that.
Yeah, 14 years before that.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, I'm not gonna.
I just
No,
don't.
I wouldn't give up Cam and Hartman, but the actual return for Casey Mize was not the equivalent of Cam and Hartman.
No, not even close. Oh, God. I can't believe the Padres got him and we did nothing. Well, we'll give it a few more minutes before we hop off of here. But right now, it's looking like our number 2 starter is, I don't know.
I don't think he's hugging prospects. This is not a prospect hugging issue. He's been the same way his entire tenure here, except for 2021. He just doesn't make moves at the deadline. Doesn't make the right moves at the deadline.
Well, he did in 2019 also.
Well, yeah, but I mean, okay, 7 years ago.
Yeah, fair point. That was 7 years ago. 2022. Yeah, you're wasting Olson, dude. Yes, Acuna, Olson, and Ozzie, and Sale, and Baldwin.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I get it. He did before, but it's been years since he's done anything. And I gave him the benefit of the doubt last year in 2024 because the system was just so terrible. There was nothing in the system that was really worth doing and trading. Nobody would have wanted those guys except for Drake Baldwin. And thank God he didn't get rid of him. But this year is just the farm system is so deep this year. So deep. I mean, you're talking guys from low A, even in the FCL, DSL, all the way up to there's a couple guys in Gwinnett right now that are good. That would be good trade chips. And you're just not gonna do anything. Yes, the system is loaded now.
Why?
I don't care if he's supremely confident in Schwelly's health. That's not going to justify not getting another starter. You cannot rely on Spencer Schwellenbach coming back from injury like that, or Spencer Strider. You cannot rely on them to return to form.
Neither one of them.
No.
I could understand looking at Schwelly and saying, okay, if he comes back, he's a solid number 2. But even if that's the case, why would you not go get another starter? I mean, maybe by some miracle, they turn Tyler Mahle into a stud. I don't see it coming, but maybe by some miracle they do. Even then, you still only have 2 starters.
Yeah.
I mean, look, people say that Copy built the foundation for Alex Anthopoulos and all that stuff. The problem I have with that is that 16 of the 26 players that were on the World Series roster were acquired by Alex Anthopoulos. So that's not. It's hard to say that we only won because of copy, but I understand the sentiment that you're talking about. Okay. I got Mets fans chirping at me.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have. I already had one guy who, yeah, I already had one guy start chirping at me. Not a Mets fan, it was a Braves fan.
Oh, okay. The Caleb Ferguson was the
Cards.
wait, what?
Caleb Ferguson went to the Cards from the Reds.
And Nathaniel Lowe went to the Guardians. Okay. Man, this presser is going to be CJ Nikowski is ticked. Really? Good. I hope CJ says something about it on the broadcast tomorrow. Oh, man, dude.
That's just brutal, man.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
I feel like maybe we should go ahead and hop off because it doesn't feel like anything's coming in. So.
No, I don't think so. I think it's.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pissed, but
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. All right. Well, guys, I appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out for a while. And it was not as fun as I had hoped. but you know, it's good talking to you, Ben. And
yeah, man, it was good talking to you, man.
Doing this with me.
Absolutely, anytime. Next time, I hope.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was saying, hopefully next time it'll be under better circumstances because this one sucks.
Yeah, I was gonna say hopefully down the stretch, there will be another opportunity for us to talk, and maybe we'll all look like idiots. But
hey, I hope so. Chad Bishop last week. Chad Bishop said, "Well, that was anticlimactic," so that pretty much confirms it to me. That
pretty much confirms right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
that confirms it.
All right. Well, you guys have a good one, and go Braves, I guess.